All right. I can't even remember how long it's been since I heard this. I had this album back in the day, so I'm not going to pretend it's a first listen. Yeah, no, I just wanted to hear it.
Charity in general is tax-deductible as well. Ain't that exciting? What everything is alright. Do you think that pays for the life? Which I give now when I get killed in action for satisfaction. Killed in action. What a life to say I'm immortal. What a life to sell me your fame. Where is God when I'm buried? Does he stop this bloody thing?
We'll come back for the solo. Ah, it's been a long time. I think I should pull up the lyrics. Not curious. As per our prior discussion. Right? You remember? I bet you do. Something about, understandability. There's some stuff I get. Not everything. I would need to. This is one of those that I would clean the weed on the cardboard and read the paper as the album spins kind of scenario. Now, this was a compact disc, and I will tell you that the seeds really mix up the thing. So don't. The compact disc player was not a seed separator. You couldn't. That didn't work. It just really wrecked your compact disc player. So they're really two different disciplines there, just to keep in mind. They're not interchangeable. To be fair, I think I actually Freudian sniffed. I would find CD cases to be much more efficient for other things, just not seeding. That is not an endorsement for doing rails off a CD case. I'm just saying. Been there, done that. Russian roulette. Except, hold on a second. Oh yeah, I'll attach them to the bottom because I think the lyrics are actually pretty good, and I won't. I will suggest they're right down there to check out, and I won't. 7:32 on a 5-minute song. I must have really enjoyed that a lot. Huh. I guess this is where we're gonna do it. This is gonna be a weird reaction. So I think those lyrics are very interesting. And I had just went down.
Well, why do you think that is? I mean, why is that? I mean, is it just because people are lazy today or they're bored? I mean, are we just like bored, spoiled children who've just been lying in the bathtub all day, just playing with their plastic duck, and now they're just thinking, well, what can I do?
Okay, yes. We're bored. We're all bored now. But has it ever occurred to you, Wally, that the process that creates this boredom that we see in the world now may very well be a self-perpetuating, unconscious form of brainwashing created by a world totalitarian government based on money, and that all of this is much more dangerous than one thinks, and it's not just a question of individual survival, Wally, but that somebody who's bored is asleep, and somebody who's asleep will not say no? See, I keep meeting these people. I mean, just a few days ago, I met this man whom I greatly admire. He's a Swedish physicist, Gustav Bjornstrand, and he told me that he no longer watches television, he doesn't read newspapers, and he doesn't read magazines. He's completely cut them out of his life because he really does feel that we're living in some kind of Orwellian nightmare now, and that everything that you hear now contributes to turning you into a robot. And when I was at Findhorn, I met this extraordinary English tree expert who had devoted his life to saving trees. Just got back from Washington, lobbying to save the redwoods. He's 84 years old. He always travels with a backpack because he never knows where he's going to be tomorrow. And when I met him at Findhorn, he said to me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "New York." He said, "Ah, New York, yes, that's a very interesting place. Do you know a lot of New Yorkers who keep talking about the fact that they want to leave but never do?" And I said, "Oh, yes." And he said, "Why do you think they don't leave?" I gave him different banal theories. He said, "Oh, I don't think it's that way at all." He said, "I think that New York is the new model for the new concentration camp, where the camp has been built by the inmates themselves, and the inmates are the guards, and they have this pride in this thing they've built. They've built their own prison, and so they exist in a state of schizophrenia, where they are both guards and prisoners, and as a result, they no longer have, having been lobotomized, the capacity to leave the prison they've made, or to even see it as a prison." And then he went into his pocket and he took out a seed for a tree and he said, "This is a pine tree." He put it in my hand and he said, "Escape before it's too late." See, actually for 2 or 3 years now, Chiquita and I have had this very unpleasant feeling that we really should get out. And we really should feel like Jews in Germany in the late 30s. Get out of here. Of course, the problem is where to go, because it seems quite obvious that the whole world is going in the same direction. See, I think it's quite possible that the 1960s represented the last burst of the human being before he was extinguished, and that this is the beginning of the rest of the future now, and that from now on there'll simply be all these robots walking around, feeling nothing, thinking nothing, and there'll be nobody left almost to remind them that there once was a species called a human being, with feelings and thoughts, and that history and memory are right now being erased, and soon nobody will really remember that life existed on the planet.
That's My Dinner with Andre, 1981. Then you go down there and what a lie to say I'm immortal. What a lie to sell me your fame. Where is God when I'm buried? Does he stop this bloody game? No, I'm not saying they're connected. I was just, it all is weird. And it's the, once again, the constant cycle with not enough desire to escape it. Huh. Well, there we are. It's funny. It's not funny. It's horrific. The line this song starts out with. I just went down an interesting. A book was published and some facts of post World War II I didn't quite understand or realize, and I'd say that the entire my entire understanding of history has been a narrative, not a factual exploration of statistics and details. Oh no, it's been a narrative, a constructed story to make me think one way, not another. War games, they're a lot of fun, aren't they? Seems like the planet might be obsessed with that shit. All right, till next time.